Hi everyone, Leanne here from Healthful Pursuit, and you're watching Healthful Hints, a show about all things nutrition. Today we're going to be talking about pregnancy and the foods that are really good to introduce into your diet while you're pregnant, and really just a basic overview of the type of diet you want to shoot towards during these 9 months. So what I should have done is started with a vlog that introduces how to prepare your body for pregnancy, but I had an overwhelming amount of requests on how to eat while pregnant. So we're going to start here today and then backtrack in a couple of weeks and talk about how to prepare your body for pregnancy, because that's really important. Basically, one of my top recommendations is that you're incorporating a lot of nutrient-dense foods into your diet. It's really important that you're not having empty calories, as those are just going to make it really difficult after you've had the baby and trying to lose weight. The more nutrient-packed all of your foods and meals are, the easier it will be to lose weight in the end, so that's really good too. These nutrient-rich foods should also help guard against deficiencies. So things like eggs, fish, greens, milk products, nuts and seeds, blackstrap molasses, yeast, sea vegetables, game meats, wheat germ, and poultry are going to help make sure that you're getting enough B vitamins in your diet that you shouldn't have any problems with deficiencies throughout your term. Now, a basic overview of the foods that you want to incorporate on a daily basis start with dairy. Really, the only purpose of recommending dairy during a pregnancy, or really ever, is the calcium. So you can get calcium in other ways from sesame seeds, almonds, greens, broccoli. So if you can have dairy, products you want to look for are going to be organic. Cultured, such as kefir, is really great, especially if you have a hard time sleeping throughout your pregnancy. And you can even find some raw yogurts and cheeses, and those are really good as well. Now, portion sizes for dairy is about half a cup, and you want to have at least 2 to 3 of those a day. For cereal grains, now that includes millet, quinoa, wheat, sorghum, buckwheat, any of those, as well as a piece of sliced bread. It's about half a cup cooked is 1 serving, and you want to have about 4 to 5 of those per day. Now, veggies are separated out into about 3 different sections, and the first one is yellow and green vegetables, and the reason I say that is because they're higher in folic acid, and the serving size for those are 1 cup at least 2 to 3 times per day. Other veggies like cucumber, celery, asparagus, any other type of vegetables, that's 1 cup is a serving, and you want to have at least 2 to 3 of those as well. For vitamin C foods like citrus, berries, peppers, and tomatoes, the serving size for that is 1 cup, and you want to have again about 2 to 3 servings. Now, you can kind of interchange the vegetables and the vitamin C, fruits and vegetables, but you want to make sure that you're getting that folic acid in those yellow and dark green vegetables for sure, at least 3 servings a day. Now, for protein, you want to stick to around 85 grams or higher, and you can get that from sources like eggs. 1 egg is 1 serving, and 1 of those a day should be good enough. You can also opt for egg whites because they're higher in protein, and then start incorporating fats such as almonds, pistachios, sunflower seeds. Now, if you have a problem with constipation during your pregnancy, because a lot of women do, try soaking your nuts and seeds overnight, and that will just make it easier on your digestion. And any of the vegetables, if you're finding constipation is a problem, you can lightly steam them instead of raw, and that should help move things along. For meats, if you eat meat, fish, poultry, red meat, game meats are really great as well. The serving for those is 4 ounces, and you want to be having at least 1 to 2 servings of those a day. And then you get into the vegetable proteins like lentils and beans. The serving size for that is 6 ounces, and again, 1 to 2 servings of that per day should be sufficient. So I'll put a table on the blog, www.healthfulpursuit.com, and you can check it out and see all those serving sizes if what I said just made no sense. That's just a basic overview. You will probably find that you'll have to play around with things and see how it fits into your life, but that's generally speaking, that's what you want to shoot toward during your pregnancy. Some other great tips that I've found useful in my practice has been adjusting your baking and cooking tools while you're pregnant. So a lot of aluminum pans and the non-stick pans, they can create a level of toxicity in your body. So anywhere where you can cut the amount of toxicity in your diet is going to be really great. So something that really works and I love and use on a daily basis is cast iron pans. When you're cooking foods that are high in vitamin C in the cast iron pan, it's actually leaching the iron out of the pan and putting it into your food, which is great when you're pregnant or even just day to day to make sure that you're getting enough iron. I was successful in finding a lot of my cast iron products at Value Village, so check that out because it's not like they're too expensive in stores, but I think I got a whole set for $10, so definitely worth checking out before you fork over the money. Another great one is making sure that you're absorbing your nutrients by having a quick walk outside. 10 to 15 minutes a day is really all you need. Make sure you're getting that sunshine and vitamin D, which creates cholesterol and helps your hormones, so it's kind of a circle of hormone awesomeness. So make sure that you're getting outside and you're catching the rays for just a little bit every day. Something I've found very useful is raspberry leaf tea. It's great for uterus support. You can have 1 to 2 cups during your pregnancy, and in the last 4 weeks you can move up to 1 quart a day. It really helps with morning sickness, as well as making sure that your uterus is strong and healthy and ready for that baby to come out when the time is right. Another type of tea that I really love during pregnancy is peppermint tea and ginger tea. Peppermint is great if you start to have tummy aches and you're having a hard time with gas and stuff like that. Peppermint can really help. And ginger is very calming as well. Your doctor probably recommended this when he gave you your iron pills with your first appointment, but you want to make sure that you're taking your iron pills with a glass of orange juice. The vitamin C in the orange juice will help assimilate the iron a lot better than drinking it with water. And last but not least, folic acid. Not only does it help the entire pregnancy overall, it can also help stimulate your appetite, which a lot of women have issues with, especially in the first trimester. Things like green leafy vegetables, you can make collard wraps, which I've included the recipe below, kale chips, kale salad, or even a spinach salad with lentils and cut up vegetables and maybe some tuna or salmon are going to be great ways to increase your folic acid. Again, those yellow vegetables and fruits are great and high in folic acid. You can find them in apricots, papaya, carrots, mangoes, oranges, and nectarines. Whole grains are also very high in folic acid. You can try pre-cooking your grains on the weekend, portioning them out into half-cup servings, sealing them up in a Ziploc bag and throwing them in the freezer. And then when you need them, just grab them out, throw them on a salad or throw them in your lunch or leave them for dinner. It's a great way to make sure that you're getting those whole grains and you don't have to be cooking a pot of rice every night for dinner. Mary's flax crackers are also really great and high in whole grains. You can snack on those throughout the day or even in the morning if you're having an issue with waking up and not feeling so hot. As well as oatmeal in the morning with some cinnamon, coconut oil, some fresh fruit. That's a really great way to increase your folic acid. Maybe some apricots and mangoes in there. And last but not least, whole grain bread. Sprouted bread is really great and is just going to have more B vitamins than your regular 60% or 100% whole wheat loaf. So there you have it, some of my favorite ways to make sure that you're having a happy and healthy pregnancy. I'd love to hear what types of foods you gravitate toward during your pregnancy or in past pregnancies, and maybe what recipes you seem to really love during those 9 months. So until next time, enjoy that folic acid, make sure that you're having enough protein, and drink lots of water. Take care. Bye.